Hello there, and welcome to Club Xbox level 31. How's it going, Jason?
It's going great. How about yourself, Tim?
Doing good, doing good.
Get some good skiing in?
I did. I got my first. I got either a sunburn or
Still
like a
learning.
windburn thing going on here. So we'll see what it is. But
I actually hate windburn way more than sunburn.
I think it might be sunburn because but we'll see. It was
Yeah,
a
but
good day though. Went to
it's pretty sunny here, so I'm not
Cannon
sure.
Mountain up in the White Mountains of New Hampshire.
Nice.
Yeah, good spot. But anyways, Richie is also here. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Doing pretty good. So, guys, today is the big day, or a couple days was the big day. We can now download for free till April 10th for its Fast and Furious Mashup download.
Didn't even realize that was out already.
So go do that before April 10th, because you guys know you want to have a
Hey, I
realistic
like Fast
driving.
and the
Because
Furious.
you guys know you want a realistic driving experience for Fast and Furious cars.
Look, I like Fast. I like the Fast and Furious
I did
franchise.
too. It's just like an arcade franchise, right? Yeah. I don't know.
Honestly, I think it's probably as we discussed before. This is probably the best mashup of branding that has happened. Sponsorship. There we go.
It's true. I really think Need for Speed would have done this so much better though, because you can chase
Okay,
the
you're
Fast
right.
and
I
Furious
guess
cars. You're the cop
I
trying
didn't
to
even think
chase
about
and
that.
arrest
Yeah.
the Vin Diesel character and all that. Yeah.
I
I
will
mean,
bow to your wisdom.
yeah. I mean, Forza's great, but Need for Speed, Most Wanted, Fast and Furious would be amazing. Um, but yeah, I need to do this before that. It's April already, pretty much. This is sad.
Yeah. What? 2 more days?
It's going by.
It's going by fast, yeah. Um, we got a preview on what's coming out next month for the Xbox One as far as the OS. Have you guys looked at
Oh,
what is entailed in this one?
Well, didn't
I
they
saw.
last minute add a few things? Like a secondary. Like I saw they had the voice messaging
Yeah,
thing,
that's interesting. Is it?
which
So
they had on the 360.
you'll be able to compose and play voice messages and message the app and snapped on Xbox One. This seems very okay. I said it seems odd, but it does seem odd. It's like let's send a voicemail to somebody on the Xbox One. Now, okay, so 360, I get it because you didn't have the awesome app to type faster, right?
Well, I had
Yeah, but even
on the 360, I had the little keypad thing on the bottom of my controller.
Yeah.
And I
Not
don't
everyone's like you,
understand why
Richie,
they have
though.
not released this yet for the Xbox One.
Because you have the app,
haven't. Are you
Richie.
sure they haven't?
I have not seen
Are
one
you?
because I would own one if they had it. Because
Because
I hate
there's
typing on their
because
digital
you got
keyboard.
an iPhone. You got a Windows phone.
Keep talking without me, guys. I'm actually gonna look that up real quick.
You just type
Well, I
just
know you can like I don't like
smart glass it.
you could yeah
So
I
much
always
better.
forget about the smart glass thing. I
So
do have
much
the
better.
app and I completely
Yeah.
forget to use it all the time.
Because the thing about smart glass, you can be messaging people without actually being connected to the Xbox One.
But it was just so convenient having it on the bottom of your controller, like a quick.
Was it really though? I mean, I don't.
It was because I didn't have to go to my phone. I just did it
Yeah.
straight away, and I don't know. Like, I mean, it's cool, but I always forget. I always forget that I have the smart glass.
So I get pushed when
Richie, it's not like an officially licensed one, or I'm sorry, it's not an official Microsoft one, but I have one made by New Dream and one made by Orts. They're
Oh, okay.
both wireless mini QWERTY keyboard adapter built for the Xbone. One's 25, one's 20.
Okay, and then you could still put your headphones in the bottom of that, I'm assuming?
I hadn't looked at the pictures, so I won't. I'm not gonna promise. I'm trying to figure that out as we speak.
you gotta swap
Alright.
those.
Yeah, because that's the 360 one. You put it in the bottom, and you can still plug your headphones into the bottom of that one.
But I think
Well,
Microsoft's days are done with that because the smart glass. I mean, that's
Yeah,
what they want
I
people
mean,
to
I
use.
completely forgot about that, and that's probably why.
And you
they
can be
haven't
on
released
LTE or whatever 3G and still be messaging people because it's not even a part of being connected locally.
Yeah, no, it looks like it will take the place of the headphones, so you'll have to use some other, method of hooking up your headphones. But still, there, or at least for that one, I'm double checking the other one. But even still, it's better than nothing if you really want to have that. Yeah, it looks like both of them. That's a no-go.
Oh, well, never
So
mind
guys, know what's exciting? Also in this update, remember like you probably don't remember, but I was getting really angry at my Xbox because the stupid NAT, I couldn't work with the NAT, right? Well,
Yeah.
evidently they're doing dedicated servers for party chat, and this will enable Xbox One owners that have historically, I love their wording, had NAT issues to party chat more reliably.
I was not aware that they were. I had totally missed that was going to be in this update because
Yeah,
I saw
good for them.
there were chat issues, but I didn't actually think to read it because I was like, well, hey, I don't really do all of that, but I guess I should have read because that is just whether I do it or not. That's a really good update to throw out there.
So I can
Yeah.
close up my NAT again. Thank you, Microsoft. I probably
think
won't
that
touch
those-
it because I'm
Those were
scared.
the two things that were late added.
Then you get the what's on thing, which I don't care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So last week because we were having our podcast on time,
Yeah.
we were talking about the countdown for the Halo reveal.
Okay.
And I kid you not, it was like hours after we closed out our podcast.
Trailer, right?
Somehow it's a teaser leaked, and that was the bullet with the word traitor engraved into it, flying through the air and then hitting Master Chief's helmet. That having been said, upon more information being released, apparently they're going to do like a pseudo news documentary type of somebody, telling a story, diving in to help build into the story to get where we are now.
Okay.
I think that's really awesome. I really do.
Sounds cool.
Like I said, I said before that as far as I'm concerned, Halo set the standard in storytelling in a first-person shooter, and I'm glad they're really continuing that here with Halo 5.
So it sounds like I need to finish 2 and 3 and 4 first before watching.
It
Probably
would
should.
probably be a good idea.
Okay.
I mean, they're good games anyway.
It's
like-
true.
They really are, and you don't need to. Yeah, there are people who are gonna talk trash if you don't crank
Oh,
up.
I play an
difficulty.
easy. I play an easy. What the hell?
Yeah, throw it on easy and just enjoy the story because there is an amazing story there.
Yeah.
And if that's what you have to do, I think that there are certain games such as Mario, Super Meat Boy, and that ilk of game that it's all about the gameplay.
Mhm.
But other than those, the majority of games, it's about enjoying a good story. There's gameplay to be part of a good story, but the story is what's really the
Sure.
compelling offering.
Like The Last of Us is one of those.
Yeah, I'm still trying to work my way through that.
You now have that, so.
Yeah, I do have it. I actually I picked up I know this is Xbox, but I picked up Bloodborne this week, and I'm having a hard time talking myself out of trying to buy Neverwinter, which comes out like in 2 days,
Jason.
because my
Jason,
my
how much
back
time?
catalog is
How
getting.
how much time do you have, Jason?
Yeah, I have.
That's just it.
My brother-in-law
Yeah.
already beat Bloodborne. He said it's not as long as like the other
Dark Souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2.
Well, I'm enjoying it, and I will say that hands down, it now sets the new standard of the best looking game I've seen.
Oh yeah,
So
it looks
Great game.
So,
it looks
Jason,
pretty.
we'll talk about this on
Yeah.
PlayStation, but the initial E3 trailer grossed me out. Is it a disgusting game that I'll throw up trying to play?
I heard it's super.
No.
gory.
No, actually,
Gory.
okay. It is visceral, but it is not super gory. It's hard to explain the difference between the two, but it is good looking in a pseudo steampunk, pseudo Victorian, European world, and I haven't gotten, because I haven't been able to spend much time with the game, so I haven't gotten to any of the giant bosses in the game. But other than that, in my opinion, no, it's not gory.
Cool. Yeah, we'll have it more on
I-
PlayStation. Sure.
Yeah.
Next week, yeah. Cool.
Speaking of games, new games coming out and everything, one game that's not coming out on time. You guys heard that Batman Arkham Knight got delayed another 3 weeks, right?
Again, dude. You get away
Well,
with
not
one
again.
also.
Okay. Look, it got delayed initially because they put that date out there just because they were smoking dope. They're never going to make that initial
So
release
instead
date.
of E3 week, it's coming out when?
June 23rd, 6 days before my birthday.
Okay. Still a good summer game.
Yeah, yeah. And again, as of right now, there really doesn't look like there's anything big going up against it, so it should still do well.
They just better not push that into August and that whole...
Not likely. A 3-week delay, most likely, as people were talking about, you can't get a lot of extra work done in 3 weeks. It would mean that, it would mean that apparently right now they've probably fallen a little bit behind schedule, and that they were close to on track, but probably couldn't make it exactly when they needed, so they went ahead and dropped it 3 weeks now instead of waiting another month to 2 months to try and figure it
Oh,
out.
it could be. It takes them longer to make those miniature Batmobiles for the collector's edition,
Yeah, that's what it. No, not likely. Though I am really happy that last year's continual video game debacles about horrible launches and horrible releases has had the right impact, and everybody is afraid to release anything that isn't good to go this year.
We'll see at the end of this year if that
Yeah.
actually happens. Fall is when that cluster happens normally.
It is, but I don't know. Everybody has already been just backing off and skittish, and I'm glad. I am personally
That's good.
happy, because if last year happens again, oh my god.
Hell no. Yeah. Halo 5 comes out and you can't play multiplayer.
That will be the end of that will almost be the end of the franchise.
Almost. Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Richie.
Get your opinion on this. The Twitch CEO Emmett Shear, in an interview, he stated that he thinks. I'll just say exactly what he said. He said, pertaining to Xbox and PlayStation, he said the problem is it's the 7-year upgrade life cycle doesn't work in the face of the 2-year upgrade cycles for every other hardware platform. It's so intrinsically built into how consoles get manufactured and made and the full business model that I'd be surprised to see another generation do that.
I'm baffled by the 2-year remark, because
I don't think he's saying, like, he doesn't say specifically
every
they should
other...
bump up to a two, like, because I think he's using that as an example, because I think a 1-year mark, like the way phones do and stuff like that, is
But,
maybe too early.
I see people rocking 3-4-year-old phones that aren't like richer people or people that care at all.
Yeah, but I feel like
iPads have like a 5-year or at least a 3 to 4-year cycle. People
But I
don't
feel
upgrade
like
iPads.
people that are, like, for example, people that are into technology or into gaming, they don't wait. They will get it as soon as it comes out.
But
And
Yes.
by having that delay of 7 years, you'll have a huge
well, this is
excitement ramp up for the next big thing, and you won't be excited to buy a new. I wouldn't be excited to buy a new Xbox every 2 years. Hell no, I don't have money for that crap.
Well, that's
He wasn't saying 2 years.
No, this is what he goes.
He
on to
was.
say. He says they're going to have to change form. You can already see in both the Xbox and PlayStation where there's a tighter upgrade loop for both the operating system and the games. This is the first step toward being able to initiate the hardware platform. I can imagine a version 1.1 product of both Microsoft and Sony, which adds a slightly more speed or slightly more memory which is very similar to how phones and tablets work today.
Yeah, and I'm going to take that idea and basically say, I'm not going to put a year on this, but I'm going to make a prediction that next, quote, generation, one of the big three is going to go the mobile phone upgrade market route, where there is going to be a new iteration every 12 to 18 months that is, it's compatible across the line, but it's going to run better, and then after, like, if you buy we'll just call it a Nextbox version 1.0, after about 4 years, because they'll be on a Nextbox 1.5 or whatever you want to call it, the games will stop supporting the 1.0, but they'll still work on the 1.1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5. It'll work like the same way it has specifically with the iPhone. Right now, iOS supports everything. What is it, from the iPhone 4S on up?
Yeah.
I think that's about what it is. That's what
Not
iOS 8
well
supports.
at all.
No, it really isn't.
It's a
You
horrible
probably won't have
experience on a 4S.
you won't have the same difference as in the iPhone market, but that's because the console essentially being the PC market, we just don't have the delta of power that has been happening with the mobile phone market, because that mobile market blew up. I mean, we're still talking early years of the mobile market, really. So next generation, one of the big three is going to release an incremental update type of system where it'll be, $250 or maybe $300. It may not be the absolute most powerful one on the market, but it's going to last a couple of years. The idea is going to be you will upgrade it more frequently. But that's not going to happen this generation. This generation,
I
don't know.
I hate that idea because like the whole idea of a platform is you buy a game, it works on PS5, and same thing like N64. It's an N64 game. It's not like a. Is this the N64? Well, they have the RAM thing for like $20. That's a difference, but
no, Tim. This is like, okay, you bought your not you specifically, because I know you got a discount, but let's pretend you're Joe Consumer, and you got your Xbox One with Kinect for $450. And you're expected, because it's $450, that's going to work for the next, at most 7 years. Instead, there's going to be a $300 to $350, so $100 cheaper out the gate, and it's probably it'll be, more than sufficient for the next 4 years. 5 years is when you should really upgrade, and at 6 years, yeah, you've got no choice at that point.
It's so much cheaper. Sounds about the same price point I'd pay for an Xbox One at that point in its life cycle, maybe a little bit less. Is this going to be even noticeably better than the last generation console at the very beginning? Or can they even hit price points? Like the price point difference, I don't think they could sell them. It's a huge loss at the beginning, right?
First of all, other than Nintendo, Sony and Microsoft always sell at a loss initially. It's called a loss leader, and yeah, they probably will. They will sell at or below cost initially, with the idea that can you imagine how many more developers you can get onto your platform if you say this is going to be the platform that it's going to work the same way that it does now for the next 10 to 15 years? Backward compatibility becomes a thing of the past because you're still on the same generation technically. If somebody releases an Xbox Live Arcade game when the next box launches, and 15 years later somebody can still download that same game and it'll even be optimized.
Sure, I understand a $50 to $100 loss per system, but a $300 to $400 loss? No way Sony could do that. Microsoft's the only one that could probably pull that one off, right?
Nintendo.
But again, okay, in 4 years, what they could have built for 300, if they build something in 4 more years that costs $300, it is going to be more powerful than a $500 system from 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait to see it happen. We'll play back the show in 7 years, and
we're still doing this show in 7 years. We're doing. I
didn't
don't
say
know.
we're doing the show. I'm saying I'll play the show back in 7 years and have a laugh.
Oh, okay. You're gonna cut Sling Load and ghost on us.
We may in 7 years. Who the hell knows? That's a long time though. Long time.
We can just when the name happens, we can't just call it Club Next Box. Just saying.
Yeah, we can. Oh, man. But the Twitch guy, I don't buy a computer every 2 years either. Well, I've had this back for 4 or 5 years.
People that are... that's the thing. People that are super into PCs, they don't need to buy a new
No,
computer.
they
just buy
don't.
new
I know
components.
Aaron. He spends so much money on those stupid graphics cards.
Well, yeah, but the
Uh-oh.
the PC market is like I was describing, though, in that it's a platform, and somebody who buys a computer a year after you do, they're not buying the same computer that you bought. They're buying a little bit better one at the same cost.
Yeah, that's what annoys me about computer gaming, though. It's like, I'm always looking at the upgrading parts, or, I don't really know
Yeah,
what
but
my cutoff is for gaming on that device or not.
If you take all of that out and do a color-coded system, next box red, next box blue, next box green, so on and so forth, so that what you can, try and make it as dummy proof as possible. You're not upgrading components. You're just, when games are coming out that you're interested in that stop saying they support the next box black or whatever, then okay, it's time for me to get a new next box. I'm keeping that name, by the way.
You're always buying the next box,
Well, that's
there you go.
That's how this whole thing works.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64,
You had a
GameCube,
good-
Wii
you had
U.
a
I mean,
good
how many
6 years.
different handhelds has the Nintendo made? And I've bought every single one.
Home consoles, you've always had a nice 5 to 6 years at least. So.
GameCube only had a 4-year life cycle.
No, really? Come on. I
Yes,
think I looked
2002 to 2006.
4 years?
And then
Well,
with the way
It was the
with
shortest
You talking
Nintendo
about
life
Japan
cycle.
or just America? What are you talking about here?
and think about the
2001 to 2007, it was available for sale.
Okay, available doesn't matter. The Wii was already out. That no longer counts.
and that's the thing. I mean, think about
Fair point.
the Nintendo is already announcing their next console.
Well, no, they're doing that
Yeah.
to make sure people aren't scared because they announced mobile
I-
stuff. Let's not.
I actually have to agree. Nintendo has already had it in the works, and they did have to announce that just to not scare people
Both
about
have
their
them on
DNA
works.
deal.
They're not idiots. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
but
little
Nintendo
different.
is. You're right, but Nintendo is more open about that than Sony and Microsoft. Sony and
they're
Microsoft,
definitely.
it's like they're afraid to talk about what's coming next because they think they're going to scare people away.
Ooh, a PS5? Ooh. It's really hard to guess the name of it, at least. I'm joking.
Yeah, well, at least for Sony. For Microsoft, there really is no guess.
Yeah. So the successor to the
I-
Vita is going to be a Morpheus untied from a console. It'll just be a handheld.
I don't think we're going to get a successor there.
No.
No, I don't
That's the
think-
last
I think-
one.
But anyways, so the other thing is like I said, I think that this generation, the Xbox, it may not last the full 8 years that the 360 did, but I'm expecting another 7-year cycle on the Xbox
I
One.
mean, they did mention that the box is designed to be turned on for like 10 years without breaking, right?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I mean, my box is like always on when I'm home, like, cause I forget, cause I had to
What's
turn
the
off the
TV,
auto
right?
sleep thing, because it would turn off randomly when I'm trying to watch stuff at night when I'm going to sleep.
Mm.
Yeah. See, I like.
You could reset those timers.
They don't have a long enough timer. I want like a 5-hour timer or something like that. They have like a 3 or 2 hour timer. It's just not enough.
Oh God, 3 hours. I mean, there aren't even many movies that are that long. If you're trying to go to sleep,
Hey, yeah,
you should be
Netflix
putting
on-
something.
No, I
He's
got
probably
Netflix.
watching like a TV show.
Got Netflix on the queue, come on. It turns off
You're
every other
ridiculous,
device in my house. So my TV turns on, my receiver turns off. And yeah, it's the whole. Anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So,
yeah.
back to news. I had mentioned Arkham Knight getting delayed, but to go right along with that, did you guys hear the rumor that there's going to be a Batman Arkham collection, which is going to be the other Batman Arkham games in one big collection for the Xbone and PS4?
Did that actually has me excited?
It does me too. I believe I have Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, one for the PS3 and one for the one for the Wii U, but I haven't played them. I have enough other games, and if I'm going to get Arkham Knight anyways, I feel like I just want to get them all for one system that I can just dive in.
Yeah.
I own both
probably-
the Wii U games. I have not played them yet.
See, I only played the first
Oh.
one, the first game, and so I'd probably buy the package so I can play all three.
Yeah, I mean, what little bits I've played of them, because I haven't beaten them, but I have dabbled around in both of the other games, and Arkham Knight is just looking awesome. I'm a collector, so I would probably be interested in just trying to pick it up just to have it, even if at this point it never even gets opened.
Right. I got stuck on Arkham Knight City Undercover U. I got stuck.
Arkham Knight City Undercover U.
That's like all it makes me go.
I'm not sure what it was. The first one that came out to Wii U, the good one. The one from last year that everyone says bad.
Batman Arkham City Armored Edition.
Yeah, that's the
That's
one. I
what
got
came out
stuck
for the
really
Wii U.
early on, I had no idea where they go. I have that problem with video games. I just don't know where the hell they go.
You enjoy them, you're just not good at them.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, also, hey Richie, I know you're a big, even though you're not replaying them, you're a big Halo fan, right?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like those games.
You want to play some free-to-play Halo Online?
Move to Russia.
Nice.
Yeah, did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
So, like, this isn't a knockoff. They are legitimately releasing Halo Online as a free-to-play, team-based, like, shooter coming to Russia. Exclusively for now, you know.
Well, I heard. I mean, I heard about that game, like the Halo Online, but like, why only Russia?
Well, apparently
pirate
Russia
stuff in Russia.
is... No, it's not because
That's
they
not it?
pirate. It's
Okay.
because... No, I mean, there is truth to that, but apparently the reasoning behind the decision is more based off the fact that free-to-play does well in Russia. There are several other free-to-play games there that are doing well, and it's a good test market. So the idea is release it there, and if it can be successful there, well, then maybe there's justification to bring it elsewhere. But if it can't even be successful in a type of place that is welcoming of that, why do a worldwide release?
Now, this comes on the heels of Call of Duty doing a free-to-play in China.
Not on the
right?
heels. That's actually old. That's
Is
like
that
2
old? I
years
thought
old.
that was like a couple of months ago, no?
No,
Or at
that's
least-
1 to 2 years old.
Okay. My bad.
But that is another.
My bad.
Yeah, that is another example of a company doing, a very local, major name as a free-to-play online game that didn't come to America, and that one has never come to America yet, and probably won't.
Yeah, because we pay for games that have the Call of Duty name to it. At least for now.
Basically, yeah.
Why would they? That would devalue it.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of interested in Halo Online, and it's based off of the Halo 3 game and engine, and that really was my favorite in the series. So I would be tempted to try and log into a VPN and see if I could get some Halo Online going
Oh
on.
gosh, you could just play the. Oh, you don't own the collection, dude, because it doesn't work.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do. Okay.
No, but that's why I didn't vote for Game of the
Oh,
Year.
that's
Is
right,
it
yeah.
wasn't working.
Yeah. So, Jason, know what I'm really excited about? I get to for free own Chata Light. I haven't bought this
Again.
one yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
I never.
Oh,
bought it,
man.
So I'm gonna be getting it.
I've
Oh,
played,
I highly recommend it, guys.
Yeah, I played like parts of it at PAX like a year ago or something. It's good.
Well, while you're on the list, why don't you tell us what else we're getting in April there, Tim?
Guys, this is even more exciting than Chata Light. We get Pool Nation FX. You want to know what the FX means? It's like special effects because it's a video game. It has some
Yeah.
auditory and visual effects.
Look, Pool is a game that I don't understand playing as a video
Is this a
game. I
Connect
really
game?
don't.
Like, is this Connect game? I gotta do this and shoot arrows.
Okay, first of all, you don't. What? Shoot arrows at the TV?
For pool, you know.
Tim, you know what Pool is, right? Stick
Yeah,
with balls on a
played it,
table.
billiards, yeah, I've played it. You know. I was trying to-
Obviously not correctly.
I was trying to see how you do a Connect version of that. They like ship you a pool stick, and then you could like shoot pool.
Or you just go and get your broom or something.
right? Yeah, be great.
No, actually, that's yet again, like I said, that is not a game I'm interested in at all.
Oh boy, are you gonna get download that? Are you gonna even like add it to your collections?
No,
No.
not in the least little
Boycotting
bit.
for you. So they made a big deal about double the games because this is double the amount of normal new games every month. So
Yeah, so 2 games for the Xbox One.
4 for 360.
Yeah, they're getting some good.
Some
Yes.
decent ones. Terraria.
Yeah, one my daughter is going. Yeah, that one my daughter is going to be really excited
That one
about.
for good things. Gears
Yeah.
of War,
Judgment.
Judgment, Black.
My
Flag.
daughter's not playing that.
Yeah, Assassin's
No,
Creed.
that's a solid one. Black Flag. Come on, man.
Probably not letting her play that either.
No, she's. You don't want to have her have prostitutes distract the people from.
I don't want her murdering her way through history. No.
Okay, that's probably good. Then Army of
2.
that's a W. Okay.
Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel.
Yes, Army of 2.
Tim, do you need new glasses?
There's 3. It's like Army of 2. And there's 3 lines. So, is that the third game or is that a W in the middle there? They're not connected. The W will have connected lines.
I don't know.
Mine does. I don't know what the hell you're reading.
No, I'm looking at the box art, dude.
I think
Oh.
it's just a W. It just looks weird.
They need better box art design. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
But-
the Army of Two games, they're not critically received. I did play the first Army of Two, and I thought it was mildly entertaining. It's actually a lot of fun as a local multiplayer game. But other than Terraria, the rest of those games, I'm not letting my daughter go anywhere near.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I'm one of those people who, I don't really care about video game ratings. I'm aware of video games, and I believe that it is on parents to, make sure their kids are playing appropriate games. I don't need other people telling me what's appropriate.
Sure.
Let's see. Oh, The Crew apparently is getting a free trial on PS4 and Xbone, which is good because I have never played that game, and I guess I'd be interested. I probably won't buy it, but I'd be willing to see what all the hullabaloo was about.
Can I continue
I
my
also
save
think it's
file
silly.
from the beta?
I don't know. I doubt that. But I
Okay.
also think it's silly to offer these free trials so many months after the game was out and popular.
Is that kind of telling you their game's not selling?
That's my inclination, and I don't feel like, a couple months after a game comes out, the idea of a free trial would be, oh, everybody's talking about this. Let me see if I like it. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Everybody's talking about it. Let me get in on this. Not, hey, didn't Jim talk about that like 6 weeks ago? It just
Was there
it
a
doesn't
demo at
work. I honestly don't know, but not to the
Yeah.
best of my knowledge, especially with the fact that there's a free trial coming out now.
Yeah. So, I guess it's spring now, right?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah. I mean, there's still
I
snow
think
here,
officially, yeah.
but it's spring, I guess. Sure. Value bundles for the 360. If you're looking to buy a 360, still not $199, which is where they needed to be. Well, they really need $99, but I'll give them that. So for $249 is where prices start. What the hell? Come on, let's $100 to $200 range. They got the 500 gig bundle, which has Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare download, Fable Anniversary games, available in most regions, including the U.S. Okay, we got a 4 gig Connect bundle with Connect Sports Ultimate, Connect Adventure games. Another 500 gig. We have a 500 gig Connect bundle with the Connect games, the sports and adventure game.
How much do they
there
want
you
for
go.
How much do they want for the 500 gig Connect bundle?
There is actually not a link to that one yet. They just say start it yet, so I'm assuming it's probably more.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's like 350. And if I'm spending 350 on a system, it's definitely not an 8-year-old or a 9-year-old system.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. Right?
They really.
Actually, hell, isn't the 360 10 years old now? Didn't it come out in 2005?
But this is the new E model. This is it's a new model, so it's still valuable, I guess. I'm not making it up.
I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm almost expecting Microsoft to release a driveless 360 with like a 1 terabyte drive in it. No optical drive,
Yeah.
1 terabyte internal for all those free games with gold and digital games, and that's it.
That'd be nice. They like
I might be willing to buy. I might be willing to buy a second one if they released that. Get another
like
360.
they have that arcade thing, which is like the bad way to do it. Because doesn't arcade
Yeah,
to
no
me
hard
means
drive
like,
and an optical drive.
yeah, arcade means to me like it's a download box, but there's not room to download anything. Good job,
No.
Microsoft, naming that one. It should be called the Disc Box, the Xbox Disc Edition, because there's no room to download crap. You could probably download, what, 5 arcade games in that? I don't know, 4 gigs?
Yeah,
Yeah, varying, because some of them can actually be quite large. They don't have
Right.
the same file size limitation that the
No.
Wii did.
Yeah, man. What a... Yeah, anyways.
Okay, well,
So don't buy one of those terrible bundles.
it looks like during tonight's Walking Dead episode, they aired the new live-action Halo 5 commercial, and
Oh,
with
son
a
of a
release,
bitch!
with a release date of October 27th.
It's a good
for Halo
time.
5.
Halloween
I
weekend. Gotta get your Halo on.
Yeah, I guess everybody thought it was going to be coming out in November. 'cause I guess
That's...
most
Well, yeah.
games have come
Well,
out in
yeah, it's the
November.
month that things come out that are awesome.
And they in the commercial said October 27th.
So, is there a play-by-play on the teaser?
No. Oh wait,
Okay.
let's see.
There's probably a video.
It just
isn't
says
there?
at the conclusion of the commercial, Agent Locke walks through the human city reduced to rubble towards the statue of Master Chief. It appears that Locke is addressing the statue, but as he approaches, we see Master Chief with a massive hole in his upper left shoulder of his armor, sitting wounded at the base of the statue. Locke angrily blames Chief for the destruction around them, saying that he was humanity's savior and now betrayer. He switches to his pistol, and the commercial ends with Locke as Locke draws on the Chief. And then we see the Halo 5 logo screen and a release date of 10/27/15.
So the Master Chief can get hurt.
Well, yeah.
He's just a person.
I mean, I figured
He's
his
gotten
armor
his
was
ass kicked
invincible.
quite a
you know?
bit. No.
You know.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he has survived re-entry, but he has also gotten his ass kicked a couple of times.
Okay. So, yay, October. That should be good.
Yeah, actually, that's a good release date because it comes out long enough before the traditional Call of Duty release so that there will be people interested and excited in it. And if it can drum up enough excitement, there's going to be a lull when Call of Duty comes out of people dropping off, not playing online. But if it gets enough people, hopefully they'll come back because the last couple years of Call of Duty have had people jumping on initially and then very quickly going, oh, I like my old one more.
It
So
also gives me a couple of weeks before Zelda probably comes out on November 20th.
you did catch that was delayed to next year, right?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
That's
Jason.
next year, man. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think that's
Jason,
coming out
quit
this
making
year.
up crap. Did I
You're-
miss that over the
you-
weekend? Was that on Twitter?
I swear to God, AG Aonuma had released a video. He did not officially say it's coming out 2016, but what he said is 2015 release is no longer our priority. The more time we spend working on this game, we keep finding new systems and new ideas that we want to properly implement, and releasing the quality game is the priority. So he didn't officially say it's not coming out this year, but he said a 2015 release is no longer the priority.
Holy crap, man.
So it's not going to come. And Nintendo loves to hold off on things forever. So
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, there's so
Wow.
many months ahead.
Wow.
There's so many months ahead. If it could have come out this year, they still would have said something, but they're getting out ahead of this. And they also said it's not going to be at E3.
it's definitely
Whoa.
not coming out this
Whoa.
year. If it's not at E3, it's not coming out this year.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
Holy crap, man.
sorry, Tim.
When did
That's what
this
you get
come
for
out?
spending your time.
What the hell? Was this...
Like 2 days, it was Friday.
I was out sick Friday.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty late Friday as far as I know, but either way,
Okay.
it's already old news, man.
Splatoon,
Take a
Game of
deep
the
breath.
Year. There we go. I thought I was right. So, anyways.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
oh, wow. Okay.
Back to Xbox news
Yes,
now that we've rocked your
anyways.
world.
So, yeah. Now I have an empty November. Bring it on, Halo.
So, Rainbow Six Siege, which is like, the Rainbow Six version of the Battlefield Hardline type of game, is going to be getting access to the Xbox One and the PS4 are going to get access to the closed beta for Rainbow Six Siege. Um, don't know when the closed beta is going to be, but it's probably going to be soon. So I'm really liking the new trend with most major releases in these closed betas to drum up excitement and play and everything like that. So
Yeah.
it also makes it great for people like me who I have enough games that I haven't beaten yet that I can at least try out a game and say, do I even want this to sit on my shelf?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you pick up the Handsome collection, Jason, to have in your backlog?
No, Borderlands is one of those holes in my gaming catalog. I hear how great it is. I've just never played it. And as of right now, there are enough other things that are just keeping me going. And I'm offended by the fact that really you couldn't include Borderlands 1 in this.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'd want to play 1 first.
Yeah, so if you're not going to release a complete enough collection to really draw me in, I'm probably going to avoid it.
Yeah. Now, you probably bought Fruit Ninja Connect, as we talked about last week, right? 'Cause that's
No, did you buy it though?
I have not yet, because... So I'm probably going to get this when I move to my apartment with, like, rooms, where I can have a room that I can have a Connect, where I can actually use it.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Oh,
rooms
come
this
on,
year.
Tim.
I'm getting rooms. It's very exciting.
So you have
You're gonna have
main
like a
room?
pretty much. You're gonna have an empty room with like a chair in the middle, so that you can do all your VR stuff in that room without having to run into crap.
I don't know. Thinking of having like a room just with beanbags and stuff in it. And I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing yet. But a whole extra room to do, like many extra rooms to put stuff in. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Going from a studio to a 2 bedroom is quite a change.
Yeah. A lot more room.
A lot more rooms. Yeah, like more than one. It's great. Anyways, what else?
So there's a deals with gold. Some of the current games you can get discounts on: Advanced Warfare, Forza Horizon 2, Evolve. No major discounts as far as I'm concerned. I mean, Evolve, for example, isn't even enough for me to justify buying it, since I already played the game, and until it drops to like $20, I'm probably not interested in buying
Is
it.
that what, 48 or something? 40?
Yeah, and that's the other thing is even when it drops to $20, by that point anybody interested in playing it has probably dropped off. That there's no real point in me trying.
Yeah. You won't have anything to play with.
Right.
So, but there is a sale going on for anybody that wants to check that out and see about saving a couple bucks here and there on some big titles if they haven't picked them up yet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still kind of stunned at the Zelda news, so I'm still recovering.
It shows.
You know.
So there's another Halo Master Chief Collection update coming out. This one is going to address some, not necessarily matchmaking, but some multiplayer issues having to do with people being assholes and killing their teammates on purpose and rage quitting.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
So
that's
is
all.
the
It's
game-
always good.
Is the game like
Stable and working.
Is it totally
Yes.
fixed now, and now they can deal with like regular stuff that they should have been dealing with?
Well, they've been dealing with regular stuff in the first place,
Okay.
but it hasn't been as quickly, and it's been on the back burner. But yes, the game is now fully functional, and they're just doing some regular game type maintenance stuff.
That's good.
Most giant multiplayer games like that get pretty regular patches.
Okay. Is there anything else in Xbox land?
Richie, you got anything? I know you usually like hold a bunch of stories for the end to wow us with your news.
No, there wasn't that much news this week.
Yeah, it was a slow week.
They did announce our Liu Kang is going to be in the new Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they're pulling the same thing with Mortal Kombat that Nintendo did with Super Smash Brothers. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't big into Smash Brothers, and I really don't think that there's a whole lot of surprise to have in a Mortal Kombat game.
Mhm.
But what happened to the fun of discovery, people?
Well, that's this age. No, everything. If somebody leaks it, it spreads like wildfire. So nobody and everybody wants to find out before.
Who's this guy? What's his name?
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang, he's one of the originals. I mean,
Okay.
the only reason it's surprising that he's in the game is because he died in Mortal
saying-
Kombat 9.
Yeah, they're saying that he's like he's being whoever the main bad guy was in. I think it was 9 or whatever.
Shinnok or
Yeah,
what?
I guess he's showing up in the game as well, and he's supposed to be kind of like a minion or something of that guy. Like, I think he's supposed to be bad because he's always been known as like he was always
The
kind of
hero.
the face of Mortal Kombat.
He
as the
was
good
Earth's
guy.
champion. Yeah, him and Kung Lao were Earth's champion. You know,
Like, in the
there
movie,
working
in the
directly
movie,
for Raiden.
He's the main character in the live action movie. You know, like so, like he was kind of the face of the game, and I think they're saying that he's technically a bad guy in this game. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure story-wise something will happen there. But even then, I mean, it's not a surprise that he's in it. It'll be more interesting to see how they do it and how it comes off in the story. But like I said, I feel like instead of drumming up excitement, instead it's easily getting people fatigued for the game before it even comes out. You know, I mean, I'm mildly interested in this one, but I'm so tired of hearing about Mortal Kombat and like Smash Brothers. I've wanted to block out the world of Nintendo news waiting for its launch to come up because it was everybody, oh my god, did you hear the teaser, the trailer? They showed a picture of this person's foot. I bet you it's, Ridley confirmed. What? Shut up, people.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
It's so hard to avoid stuff too.
And yeah, I mean, that is true. And I understand that, yes, they do it because somebody is going to leak something and it's better to be, ahead of the news than trying to play catch up. But it also gets
Jason,
old after a certain...
That's why you need to play the Japanese Smash where I get to find them out beforehand.
There were no surprises left by the time
There-
Smash Brothers came out.
There were a couple, because a lot of the... Well, there were a couple characters I thought that got leaked during a
No.
Japanese stream on 3DS.
There were absolutely no characters left to get leaked, as far as I remember, by the time, or I'm sorry, not to officially come out, but before the Japanese release of the game,
Yeah.
every single character was known.
Well, so they got early copies in Japan. Like, there was a 2-week before that stream or something.
Mhm.
So if you could...
It
if you
wasn't,
could-
and nothing was official.
Right. So if you could somehow
And that-
avoid that one, which was not like a Nintendo Direct announcement, you could...
Yeah, it was just some guys playing.
So, and I actually avoided that one until stupid John and Aaron told me about it. Yeah.
Those
you basically
bastards.
have to just
No.
stay away from the internet. if
Yeah,
you don't
not
want
do
it to be
video game
wrong.
podcasts, because, yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
exactly.
It's like, we're not going to do the show, leave up the Smash, because we got to make sure we don't know anything. We'll be back in a couple months, guys. Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, and like I said, I just feel like Mortal Kombat is doing the same thing and falling into the same rut. Leave some excitement out there,
They're it's for hype. That's basically what it is.
but I think you reach a certain point where it's no longer hype and it's beating a dead horse.
Well, I have a feeling they're gonna keep. I have a feeling they're gonna keep something like secret, and stuff will pop up.
Yeah, how many DLC packs there are going to be? That's what the secret is.
Well, eventually every character is gonna show up at some point. In a DLC, if not, if they're not in the original game. Like that's how they're gonna get more money out of people.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There are some characters that I think we're never going to see in Mortal Kombat again because there were a couple years there where some of those characters were really going out there and it was getting deep in some of the craziness. I mean, there's a character, Mocap, who is got balls attached all over him. He is the motion capture stunt double for Johnny Cage, and he was a playable character in one of them. Are you fracking kidding me, guy?
Wow.
He's wearing a morph suit and mocap balls. Come on!
I'm thinking
That
more
actually-
of like original
okay.
characters and stuff that they
That actually
have
sounds like
announced,
could be one of my favorite characters, quite honestly.
Tim, go home. You're drunk.
Like, I actually haven't drinking anything since, like, last week.
I was being a little sorry. Yeah, wait a
Meaning,
minute, Tim.
like, a couple days ago. But, yes, your sarcasm card. Great. But you know, he seems like a happier guy than these other guys that are all Mortal Kombat-y. You know.
There's a character who is a fleshless person because it's just a sack of meat.
Okay, get that
Uh,
dude out of there. I don't want that. That sounds nasty.
Yeah, come on.
Unless
This
it's
game-
in like
This game just isn't for
SNES
you, Tim.
format where it's just funny.
Yeah, no, this game definitely isn't for Tim. He's a little too tender.
No, I need. I like when it was back in the SNES days. That's when it was good. You know, I don't want high definition versions of Mortal Kombat people and how they die. It's not sound good. Stupid. Get off my lawn.
Yeah, I think that covered all the news. I don't know. Wait a minute, Richie, got any other things in your bag?
No, I just
No.
randomly scrolled by that, and that's why I mentioned it. But
Okay.
no, nothing else really.
Yeah,
So it's
same here. I'm
April.
double checking all my titles.
Is there anything coming
Yeah.
out on Xbox in April? Love note or when's
Yes.
the next retail release? Is what I'm gonna ask.
Well, it's not a retail release, at least not as far as I know. Shiza zombie game. I think it comes out April 10th. I can't remember the name all of a sudden, and I'm interested in it. I think I talked about it last week, or maybe 2 weeks ago. It's a remake of a 360 game, but it's upported for the Xbone. They had the dicks everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember you mentioned that one.
What is the name of it?
Description.
Why can't I think of the name of it?
I don't know, that game comes out this month.
I never.
and like I said,
this month, yeah.
Yeah, well, technically, it comes out in 2 days, but that's basically April.
Is Arkham the
Um,
next big like retail release on Xbox in June?
Probably, unless they manage to like stealth get Fable Legends out before then.
Okay, that's okay. Interesting.
What
No,
is that
I
zombie
know
game? I'm
PlayStation
trying.
Because PlayStation just had Bloodborne and they're not as good. Some people like it. Order. They had 2 games that exclusive retail ones, and Xbox is.
Yeah, they don't have anything big. There are a couple of big AAA games coming out, though. I think the next big AAA game, as far as I'm concerned, State of Decay. There we go. That's the zombie game.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's it.
The next big AAA game coming out, though it's multi-platform, I think is going to be The Witcher 3, and that comes out in May.
That's right.
Yeah,
You
and
played
I'm
those 1 or 2.
a little bit. Yeah. What?
Elder Scrolls Online is
Oh!
6/9.
Yeah, that's
As
June.
of right
yeah.
now, it's scheduled for 6/9.
That must be why Batman
Yeah.
got delayed, guys. Want to get away from Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, Witcher 3 is
Hey.
518 right now.
Yeah, Witcher 3 I think is the next game that I've got to talk myself out of buying
Mm-hmm.
because
Wolfenstein, Wolfenstein Old Blood 5.5.
that's the DLC.
Okay, I gotta say it's like New Order. Now it's Old Blood. Okay, the next one's gonna be like modern day life.
And the more
Current life.
Mortal Kombat comes out April 2. So
Oh, yeah, that is April, isn't it?
14th.
That is just around the corner.
Dark Souls 2, 7th.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there's a few things coming out.
Well, Jason, where can folks find you on the interwebs?
They can find me at Risen Devil, RISNDEVIL, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, Google Plus, anywhere. You look for
Sounds
Risen
good.
Devil, and that's going to be me.
Cool. And Mr. Ritchie, what about you?
I am Newfound Richie, and that's everywhere as well too.
Excellent. And my handle is TCHATEN, T Chatten, if you can't spell my last name. Go to youtube.com/T Chatten for the video version of the show to see our lovely faces and facial expressions as we react to each other's silliness and craziness, and to see Jason's sarcasm card. Yeah. Next time for level 32. Bye.
Deuces.